I'm your host, Conny Gyura. I'm located here in Pompano Beach, Florida, and every Fridays you can join my show about health, fitness, nutrition, environmental issues from all over the world. I collect all the information from all over the world, and there's a lot of things what you cannot read here. So very interesting. Tune in always Fridays at around 1 p.m. or the recorded show after 2 p.m. So, but don't shut off. I'm not done yet. My today's show, it started this morning. I was watching CBS and they were talking about antibiotics and about a superbug which just came to the United States. They don't know how yet. It's a part of E. coli bacteria they found in a woman from Pennsylvania. This E. coli bacteria has a gene. That gene is not reacting to one of the hardest antibiotics what's on earth, and that's a big problem. So I was thinking, what can we do? What can we do? Because if this is not working out, then, and this is spreading, we have a serious problem here. You know what we can do? We cannot do anything, and that's the short show today. But we can do something. We can push the pharmaceutical industry in starting to invest again into research and development in new antibiotics, because they pulled out of the market years ago because they decided there is not enough money in it to do the research. Because when you are on a cholesterol drug from them, then you are on it probably for the rest of your life, because that's what they are counting on. Most people don't want to do lifestyle changes. They rather pop a pill, and that's all what it is. And so they take the cholesterol drug for the next 20, 25 years, 30 years of their lives. So that's like a membership with the pharmaceutical industry. Now, that's where they invested all the money. Now, the problem with the antibiotics is you are 10 days on antibiotics, and then normally in 95%, that's fine, and you are fine again. So there's not really money in that antibiotic thing. So they just pulled out of the research. Big problem. Now we are standing here, and these bacteria are developing through genetical modification, through mutation. And then there is no antibiotics left, which could treat that and heal. It's a huge problem. It is so big that you really need to think about that. Now, I personally, I don't take antibiotics. The last time I took antibiotics, I think it was like maybe 3 years ago. And that's how you should handle that too. You are sick, you are sneezing. There's no reason to immediately put in your antibiotics. A lot of MDs are giving you that because they say that's what the patient wants. Now the patient doesn't know what he wants or she wants because they don't know better. Now you need to be informed. Antibiotics is killing all bacteria in your body, but it's not only the bacteria where you got sick from. It is also killing your gut bacteria, your colon, everywhere. So all these good bacteria who are helping you to stabilize your consumption and that your body is healthy, everything there is dead now too, and that's a huge problem. So you don't want to take antibiotics just for fun and hoping it's not a virus, because against virus it doesn't even react to antibiotics. So, and in 40% of the cases, it is a virus what you have. So you are taking something what you should not take at all because it's not reacting. Now, your immune system is like your muscle. When you get sick, your immune system, through evolution, got very strong. And your immune system kicks in right in that moment when you get sick and is fighting the bacteria in a natural way. And you get sick twice a year, your immune system gets even stronger. That's like exercising for the immune system. You work out your muscle, and then your muscle adapts to the exercise and you get stronger body-wise. It's the same system how your immune system works too. It is important to sometimes get sick and your immune system is working and getting stronger and stronger. And then when you get seriously sick and you are sick for 7-8 days, then it's time to pop in antibiotics. But that's the last resort, and it's not the last resort anywhere. You can look around, like half of the nation is on antibiotics all the time. That's one problem. The second problem is the antibiotics in animals. If you don't buy organic meat, these animals get antibiotics without even being sick. They get antibiotics just to not get the animals sick. So there's maybe a bacteria, they just want to say, just to be sure that they don't get sick, we rather give them antibiotics in advance. The problem is I forgot the English word for, to prevent. That's the word what I'm searching for. Now this is the fun part of the show when I don't remember the English word. So preventing, they use antibiotics for prevention. That's horrible too. Now they are feeding all these animals, all this livestock with antibiotics, and that goes into the meat. You eat the meat and you get the antibiotics and you don't even know it. So you get from somewhere all the way antibiotics and you don't know it. That's why it's so important to really eat organic meat, because organic guarantees it's antibiotic free. And that's what you should, because every time you put in antibiotics, your immune system and your bacteria, they get resistant to antibiotics. So you are not reacting to that anymore. And I have a number here. It says that in the 90s, the resistance to antibiotics was between 10 and 13%. Now the resistance in hospitals to antibiotics, it's over 60%. That's how bad it got. That's because everybody is feeding antibiotics to everybody and everything. And that's how bad it is. And now, the bacteria are not stupid. And that's the danger. They modify, they mutate. And then they mutate to a gene that is resistant against everything. And then what? And then what? And you will just die there, because there is nothing there what they can do, because there was no profit. The companies pulled out. So I was looking more into that, and there is a university. It's at the Northern Eastern University in Boston. There's a professor who is into this science of antibiotics, and he is researching right now with his students 25 potential new antibiotics, and I love to hear that. Now they are also searching for grant because there's not enough money on the market, and I looked up his business. He has a business, a very small, called Novobiotic Pharmaceuticals LLC. Novo, N-O-V-O, Biotic Pharmaceuticals. And I wanted to see how far they are financially, because I think it would be a great investment to put your money into that, because when he's working now on 25 potential new antibiotics, for sure he will make serious money. But he is privately held. He's privately held right now, and you cannot buy stocks, but keep that in mind. I think the trial phase on humans starts in 2 years, so soon they will be, maybe you can buy their stocks on the stock market. Novo Biotic Pharmaceuticals LLC. Also, there is like a call for $2 billion in global antibiotic research funds. They are searching for $2 billion worldwide to get funded for new research. $2 billion, that's a lot of money. And you know what I think? Probably the government will step in, because again, there's not enough profit to make. So guess who is the one who tries to